Yes.
You know, if you join the army, you know, you have to be a certain type of person or you're going to be traumatized. If you go to prison, you have to be a certain type of person to survive. The verse is so crucial, I spit it deep as Confucius. I leave you leaving with lesions, lacerations and mass confusion. Playing you losing, I leave your city in ruin.
What's going on, everybody? We are back with another segment of Rappers React. Smokey, how you doing?
I'm good.
All right, guys, before we get started, please do us a big favor. Please hit that like button. Guys, please subscribe to the channel.
And for God's sake, leave us a comment and tell us what to react to next, because that's how we get ideas for these videos. It comes directly from you right down in the comment section. And today, as a matter of fact, we have another Patreon submission.
We absolutely do. The name of our Patreon member, I'm sorry if we butcher your name.
Oh, we're gonna butcher this name.
Right, so I'm gonna give it my attempt, you can give it yours.
Alright,
I'm gonna say, shout out to the Patreon member, R2 Vitanomy. R2 Vitanomy.
that's not, maybe that's what I would say. R2 Vitanomy. Yeah, I'll go with what you said.
Right, but your name will be right here. So thank you for sending this suggestion in, and the name of the song is called Ghost Division.
Ghost Division by
Sabaton.
Sabaton. I've heard of this band. Never listened to them, but I've heard of them.
You know, guys, we used to do a podcast, and we had some German trash talkers. We've brought them up on the show before, and
They loved Sabaton.
love them. One of their favorite bands, according to them.
Yeah,
So, I'm assuming these guys are German.
yeah, maybe. European. I'll just go with European.
Let's go with European. Also, Mr. R2, if you're in here, I'd like to know if that is your real name. Let us know in the comments. Is that your real name? And give us the exact pronunciation so we can,
Yeah,
have some closure on that.
exactly.
But Sabaton, what do you know about it, broski?
A whole lot of nothing, unfortunately. But I am very intrigued to see what they're about, because from what I hear, they're awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, strictly from the Germans, they are awesome.
Have you ever heard a song by them?
No, not at all.
Neither have I. This is gonna be a first time honest reaction, like we do here on the Trash Talkers. We don't listen to it, we don't plan it, unless it's a well popular song.
Yeah, I mean, something that we can't help but have heard in the past.
Like One from Metallica.
Yeah, exactly.
But this right here is a little different story. Before we get into it, Smokey,
Yes,
your interpretation, Ghost Division.
Ghost Division, man, it sounds like some infantry stuff. Like you got your you got your front line, and then you got your archers, but you got your Ghost Division. Those guys are like the ninjas that go in, like infiltrate across enemy lines. That's what I would think that a Ghost Division would be.
I would probably say the same exact thing.
Yeah, I mean, sounds fun to me.
It's crazy how we have gotten, I guess, so entwined with each other's thoughts that I mean, I know I've said it, but we literally sometimes can finish each other's sentences. So I'm gonna go with your interpretation too.
I like it.
Yeah. Also, before we get into it, guys, I'm sure Sabaton is a German name. If Sabaton means something, let us know in the comment.
I believe it's the shoe, like the old school shoe.
The shoe?
Yeah.
There's a shoe called the Sabaton?
Yeah, we could look it up.
Huh. Okay, we'll have to do that. And guys, in the comments, you let us know. Small dog,
What up?
let's get into it.
Let's do it. Military.
You were right about the military.
The invasion has begun.
Oh wow. World War II.
Did you just say World War III?
2.
Oh.
Yeah, you remember World War III, right?
Yeah.
That was when blah blah blah. They attacked over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
see that tank.
Yeah, it got exploded.
Charging the lines with the force of a furious storm.
They're singing in English.
The lightning phantom swarm. 200 miles at nightfall, taken within a day, thus earning the name, earning the fame. They are the Panzer elite, born to compete, never retreat.
Hold on.
This is some power metal.
Yeah,
man.
for real. They're speaking English.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine? There was a scene we just watched where the guys are carrying a beam on their shoulders, and there's freaking bullets coming everywhere.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that, bro?
I think that was warfare back in those days. That's what you had to deal with. You know, you're hiding in foxholes while bullets are zipping right over the top of your helmet.
Right.
You know, and
Now this,
something has to be done. Like the warfare during those days, you did what had to be done, and if you die, that's just how it goes.
you signed up for it.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, you think that this is actual footage?
It looks like it.
Okay,
It's either actual footage from the war, or it was a really good replication of a movie during that time.
right. I saw here somewhere it said it was like Sedan like 1930 or 46. Now this is what I want to point out right here. If this was that long ago, this guy right here, hold on, let me get to it. Sorry guys. That guy has on a pair of Beats headphones.
Beats.
This can't be that old if you got on a pair of corded headphones.
I don't know. They probably had. I mean, they were pretty big. You know. I mean, the technology of these days is much smaller. Although we still use over-ear headphones, they don't have to be that big. The only reason the headphones are that big these days is because it needs to go over your whole ear.
Oh, okay.
That's why we could be using tiny little earbuds. Yeah.
Hey, back to Sabaton.
Mm-hmm.
They are the Panzer elite, born to compete, never retreat. Living or dead, always ahead, fed by your bread. Always ahead as the blitzkrieg rages on. Breaking morale with the sound of blazing guns.
God, it's so triumphant.
Yeah. This is a war song.
Tanks leading the way. Leading the way.
Oh wow.
Leaving a trail of destruction through a foreign land.
They got some orchestra in there.
Yeah, they do.
Or opera, sorry.
Communication broken. Panthers are far away. Now turning the name. Earning the fame. They are the Panzer elite. Born to compete. Never retreat. Living or dead. Always ahead. Fed by your drag.
You hear that synth?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's playing the guitar right now. The power riff for sure.
Real. This is workout music. Hit the
Oh
heavy
yeah.
bag.
Training day right here.
Yeah.
Flying forth with a tremendous force.
Man, that was a good shot.
Yeah.
Panzer cars. Busting the line of fire. Burst into hostile land. Tanks leading the way.
Tanks leading the way.
Claiming the fame. They are the Panzer elite. Born to compete. Never retreat.
Wow.
Living or dead. Always ahead. Fed by your dread. Panzer elite. Born to compete. Never retreat.
Man, Sabaton Ghost Division. You were spot on when you had said it had something to do with military
crossing the front lines.
Exactly.
I mean, I thought maybe it was more incognito, but these are the tank boys, obviously.
Right in your face.
Man, so as I'm looking it up here, the 7th Panzer Division was an armored formation of the German army in World War II, also known as the Ghost Division. These were the bad guys.
These were the bad guys.
These were the ones that were trying to take over the world.
Smokey.
For the second time, as a matter of fact.
I don't think me and you can put it into words what it would be like to actually be in a war.
Oh, no.
I mean, think about it. Nowadays, I'm sure it's so much more different. You got your plenty of rations. You got phones, technology.
War is more intellectual these days.
Explain.
Rather than you're just running out there with artillery and blasting across enemy lines. Like, yes, that does happen sometimes today, but it's more, if you have to use artillery, it's more snipers and drone hits and missiles, you know, rather than you
man
got
to man.
Yeah, you got a ton of people just standing on one side and then on the other side firing at each other.
Last person standing wins.
Yeah.
Man, just the fact that, I mean, I don't know why that particular scene stuck in my head, but just seeing those guys doing a simple job as carrying a freaking beam with bullets here, rockets there. I'm like, I mean, man, dude, that's, y'all, if you've never served, if you've never been in the army, be thankful that there are people out there to put their lives on the line for your country.
Yeah, for sure. Because it's probably something you don't want to be doing yourself.
Right. I mean, it's just not cut out for everybody, you know?
Yeah, it takes a certain type of person. Like any of the real dangerous jobs, it takes a certain person. You know, if you want to be a cop, you have to be a certain type of person to do it. Because otherwise, you're going to be traumatized immediately.
Yes.
You know, if you join the army, you know, you have to be a certain type of person or you're going to be traumatized. If you go to prison, you have to be a certain type of person to survive. You know, so
he's right.
And not everybody can do that, so yeah, give thanks to the people who are willing to put their stuff out there. And it breaks a lot of people.
Of course, man. PTSD is definitely a real thing.
Yes.
R2, thank you very, very much for this suggestion.
Yeah, we need some more info.
Yeah,
because this is almost glorifying the Nazis.
Okay, and there was a part in there where I saw a swastika on the front of that tank.
Yes.
Did you think this was the kind of music that Sabaton was gonna do?
No. I mean, I'm not surprised by it being power metal, and maybe there's a deeper meaning to it. Maybe they're not like Nazi sympathizers or something.
Okay, I just thought of something. This is a German band. With
or is it?
Y'all let us know in the comment. But
yeah,
if this is a German band, they had Nazi symbolism
regalia
everywhere, you know? So are they for or are they against?
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering here. Because I don't want to be part of no hate group.
Nah, absolutely not, man.
I don't want to praise. I mean, but we could have it all wrong. You know,
Yeah.
the song could have a deeper meaning that we're missing.
Either way, R2, thank you very much for sending us this suggestion. Guys, you too could get your video here on the Trash Talkers. Become a member of our Patreon. The link will be in the description. And with that being said, my name's Behringer Hollywood 6 by.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez Cowan.
And we are
over
and
out.
Deuces!
I want to thank you guys for tuning in to Rappers React today. If you want to see another artist that we covered, it's right over here. If you want to see the last video we did, it's right over here. Thank you guys for tuning in. We do this for you. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you will. Give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next one. Deuces.